everybody, and welcome to another episode of
Dad and Andrew's Garage.
Hey, we got a really good show for you. This week, we are joining in the build for National Redline Day, which is May the 18th, and it is the anniversary of when our beloved Hot Wheels actually hit the stores back when I was a young fella. What do you think of that, son?
It's a very true fact, but I remember when Dad gave all those original Hot Wheels to me, but then I lost them all. We only have 2 of them in our house right now.
Yes, I know sometimes we don't think ahead as much as we should, but hey, we got a great show lined up today. We got this 32 Ford Vicky, and this was one of the old Redlines I used to have as a kid. I think probably one of the ones I gave Andrew, but as it stands, this is, of course, I think probably a 90s version, not the best, but we're going to try and make this up like the Redline of old. So I hope you all are looking forward to it. Why don't we get this thing up in the rotating car stand and see what we're working with?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, folks, and here we are, the Hot Wheels 32 Vicky, 32 Ford Victoria Coupe. And Andrew and I found this in a flea market a couple of weeks ago, actually, and very lucky. I think we picked it up for $3. And it really does have, that good, Redline look to it. We're going to have to do a lot to it because, what do you think, son? What do you think of it?
I think it looks pretty ugly, to be honest. It doesn't really look into the best condition, but still, you can't really tell some of the scratches. It still looks like it's in pretty good nick.
Yeah, that's right. We do have some play-worn scratches on it here, and I'm not crazy about the paint scheme myself. And, of course, the tires got to be swapped out for those sweet, sweet red lines. And but I think that we can make this thing live again. What do you think?
Yeah, I think we can make it live again as well.
Okay, folks. Well, yeah, 32 Ford Victoria Coupe. This wasn't one of the original Sweet 16, but I think probably the next series afterwards, this was in one of the original Red Lines anyway. And I know I had this guy as a kid, and I remember playing with it. But, what we'll try to do is do a little bit of homage to my old toy. What do you think?
Yeah, it sounds like a great idea.
All right, folks. Well, let's stop talking about it, and let's start working on it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Here we go, folks. 32 Ford Vicky in the house. Well, I've taken the liberty of drilling the posts out here on this little fella, and it's a pretty cool one. I got to say, comes with an interesting little thing. The engine on this is actually one of the posts that keeps the car together. So you can sort of see that, right? So we took that, drilled a little hole in there. We'll have to do some tapping on that. And then, of course, the body comes out like this, thusly. Let's get that going. There we go. Woo. And that's it. So we got one-piece body here. Interesting. Kind of a shotgun primer look to it with this flame business going on. Kind of chipped up, but we'll sort that out. And here we are, tinted windshield. Not always my favorite, but, hey, this is what we have to work with, and we shall work with it. And, of course, we got this lovely red interior. And look at that. Yep, she comes apart, so we'll be able to paint this guy. That's cool. And tires that are, one tire that is free-floating here. It was kept in by the, I guess you can sort of see the teeth in there. See, and that sort of kept the tire in. And that's it. So we're going to have to swap these guys out. And, of course, the rear tires here and the rest of the metal bottom. So this is still pretty good as a, as a red line because it does have the metal bottom with these traditional long exhaust pipes that a lot of the old red lines had. So they kept the casting pretty cool, pretty straight. We're going to have to, get that grill painted up a little darker. But, yeah, here's what we got. We got the, the chassis, the motor, the body, and the windshield, and the interior. And that's it. Yeah, not too bad. So let's start getting this thing on the process of recovery. And we'll take this stuff, this guy here, and throw that into the stripper. And here we go, folks. Here's a little view as to what it looks like out of the stripper and with one pass over with the old metal brush. Or the spinning metal brush. This guy right here. As this, you can see this brush has seen better days. Guess I'm going to have to swap that one out now too. But anyways, yeah, this is what we're looking at. It looks pretty cool just the way it is. But if you'll note, I just wanted to show you one thing here, and engine comes out. But you can probably see it here. I noticed that, let's flip it around. There you go. I think if you'll note here, right around this area, there's like a little number that's inside the body here. 10494. So that's kind of interesting. Just a little tidbit you wouldn't see if you didn't take this thing apart. So now we're just going to give it, you can sort of see there are some casting lines here and a little bit of roughness. So we're going to go over it with some files and some sandpaper, trying to give it a nice smooth finish so we can buffer up and get it ready for that Spectraflame beauty that is the Spectraflame paint. All right, folks, and here we are. We have been doing some polishing and probably a little more. But yeah, we're just about ready to get this guy into the paint shop. And it's the 32 Vicky Coupe here. And I think it's an impressive looking vehicle. I had one of these when I was a wee lad, so I got a soft spot in my heart for it. So yeah, I think that we've also done the bottom here too. We've shone that up on the front a little bit, and the pipes and the sides and rear. So yeah, what we have to do now is get a bit of the old... what do you call it? Black magic vinyl roof simulator here. And we're going to maybe paint the grill there. And once we put the Spectraflame on this Vicky, we're going to put the little plastic or the little vinyl roof on it that they usually used to have. And I think that we're going to paint this thing an ice blue. I think that will look pretty good. I know a lot of people are doing these because a lot of them are surfacing. But like I say, I have a soft spot in my heart for this guy. So yeah, I think that this is what we're going to run with. It looks pretty good. We're going to give it an old clean here with the, what is it? Look at that. Lift up. Yep. Gunk engine cleaner degreaser. So what we'll do is we'll hit this a little bit with that so that hopefully the paint will stick. And boom, we'll bring it to the paint room. All right, folks, here we are. We have managed to get our nice bearings in for the... Redline tires on the base. You can sort of see we have it there. They're glued in. And we have also put a bit of masking on the front here so that we can do the black paint that'll make this look a little more like a grill instead of all silver. And of course, we're using the black vinyl roof simulator from the Redline shop. And we've also got that set up here on the roof of our nice looking Ford Vicky, and I like the way this color turned out, so hopefully everything will go well. So tell you what, folks, we'll get ready to do some spray painting, and hopefully she'll work. All right, folks, so here we are. Boom, 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 boom. We finally put on those lovely red lines. We're good to go here. The front grille turned out really nice, and a final finishing touch. We shone up that little engine a little bit and give it a bit of a facelift. So this is the finishing touch. We are going to be ready to put this thing together. All right, folks, and here we are for comparison purposes. We had a long journey with this, but not too bad. And, with red lines, it works out pretty good. So tell you what, here's what we started with when we began the journey, the 32 Ford Vicky. What do you think, son?
Yeah, I don't think it really looks too good right now, but I think we made it look a lot better.
We sure did. Well, tell you what, without further ado, let's get ready for the reveal. And here we are, folks, our brand new 32 Ford Vicky by Hot Wheels Redline Special. What do you think of this, son?
I think it looks really amazing. I love the job you did on the Redline tires, and I love how you made it look like an original Hot Wheel. It looks really amazing, and it stands out from all the rest.
Thanks there, son. Yeah, geez, I like the way that color turned out. The red lines look superb on this thing. Engine and everything. I love the 32 Ford Vicky. It's a real classic hot rod. And I think it's a good tribute to National Redline Day. What do you think, son?
I think it sure does look like a good tribute.
Right on. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. Thank you very much for watching. Just make sure you check out all the other builders for National Redline Day, because I think you're going to see some really fantastic cars. And if you get a chance, it would be awesome. So tell you what, folks, we'll play out with a couple of glamour shots. And hey, Stay tuned for upcoming videos. Thanks for watching this one, and we'll see you next time.
See you later, everybody.